You know, in the pharmaceutical world, a single insight can be worth its weight in gold. Seriously. But what happens when that gold is scattered all over the place, in countless emails, notes, and different systems? So today, let's talk about how to transform that scattered intelligence from a huge liability into your most powerful strategic asset. Just think about it for a second. That last crucial conversation you had with a key opinion leader or KOL. You got some absolutely invaluable intelligence. But then what? Where did it actually go? Is it locked away in a notebook somewhere, buried deep in an email thread, or is it just sitting on a server basically gathering digital dust? If any of that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. These challenges are real, and they just don't stop. You're constantly juggling fragmented insights from a dozen different places. You're trying to translate these really nuanced conversations into concrete, actionable tactics. Then you've got complex compliance rules to navigate. You're spending way too much time on data entry instead of actual strategy. And all the while, you're trying to prove the immense value of what you do. It feels like a constant battle. So, when you put all these challenges together, they create something that's actually much more dangerous, a systemic insight bottleneck. And this isn't just about being inefficient. It's a major strategic blockage. It stops critical intelligence from flowing to the people who need it most, right when they need it. And the consequences of this bottleneck? Yeah, they're pretty severe. Critical intelligence, I'm talking the kind that could shape a whole product launch or shift your market strategy, it just gets lost in the shuffle. Game-changing opportunities are completely missed, and those crucial, time-sensitive decisions get delayed, all because the right information isn't in the right hands at the right time. So the big question is, how do you break this bottleneck? Well, the answer isn't another generic CRM tool or trying to build a better spreadsheet. Nope. It requires a solution that was built for this exact purpose, and that's where XFly comes in. It's a platform engineered from the ground up to manage the very unique life cycle of pharmaceutical insights. You know, you don't even need a long-winded explanation to really get the philosophy behind XFly. This quote just says it all. The goal was to create something so clean, so intuitive, and so well-designed that it just feels effortless. It really shows a deep, deep focus on the user's experience. Let's really paint a picture of the difference here. On the one hand, you've got the old way, this chaotic mess of spreadsheets and generic tools that were never, ever designed for this job. It just creates data silos and tons of manual work. But on the other hand, you have the XFly way, a single, intelligent hub designed specifically for pharma. It's a system where every single insight is captured with context and is made instantly actionable. Okay, so how does XFly actually turn that chaos into clarity? Well, it's all about managing the entire life cycle of an insight. Let's just walk through that journey, from the very first spark of an idea all the way to seeing its real-world impact. The whole workflow really breaks down into 3 essential steps. First up, capture. Insights are gathered from every possible source you can think of: field interactions, advisory boards, even social media channels. Second, analysis. This is the cool part, where AI helps connect all the dots and reveals the story your data is trying to tell. And finally, the most critical step of all, action. Insights are linked directly to strategic plans, which lets you track implementation from start to finish. Now, when we talk about AI, it shouldn't be some intimidating thing. XFly uses this great, simple metaphor. AI is like butter spread evenly on toast. See? It's not a separate, complicated feature that's bolted on. It's seamlessly integrated to do the heavy lifting for you, instantly tagging insights by topic, gauging the sentiment, and flagging important trends. It's all there to make your job easier and your data a whole lot smarter. So what you get is a platform designed to be a complete, robust system. It's comprehensive, giving you one single source of truth for everything. It's compliant, with security built in right from its core. It's configurable, so you can tailor it to your exact needs. And, this is so important, it's scalable. You can start with just one team and grow from there. It's a whole ecosystem that adapts to you. All right, now let's zoom in on a specific, high-value area where this all comes together: empowering commercial teams and thought leader liaisons. For people in these roles, a system like this isn't just helpful, it gives them a true commercial edge. A key concept to understand here is contextual enrichment. Look, this isn't just about recording what someone said. It's about layering that insight with crucial context. Things like their sentiment, their underlying beliefs about unmet needs, or how they perceive a new therapy. And this all leads to a really powerful question. What if you could truly understand the why behind an insight? Not just what a thought leader thinks, but why they think it.
That deeper level of intelligence is what transforms simple data into powerful strategy.
And this refined intelligence, it directly fuels your key commercial goals. We're talking about unlocking actionability so insights actually lead to real change. It's about enhancing engagement with your KOLs by understanding them on a much deeper level. All of this works to accelerate campaigns and empower your strategic voice within the organization. You're no longer just collecting data, you're driving the decisions. Look, a great concept is one thing, but proven impact is what really, really matters. So let's look at the evidence. We're going to dive into the real-world scale, the results, and the trust that XFly has earned as a partner in this industry. Let's just start with a number, over 400,000. And to be clear, that's not 400,000 clicks or form submissions. That's over 400,000 unique, nuanced pieces of human intelligence that have been captured and analyzed using this platform. That is a massive amount of real-world data. And behind that huge number are real people. A VP of Medical Affairs at a top 10 pharma company said that XFly completely transformed their entire program. That's not just a small improvement, that's a fundamental change in how their organization operates. And the adoption of this platform is truly global. This isn't some niche tool. It's a proven solution used by over 4,500 teams across more than 80 countries. It's a platform trusted by thousands and thousands of professionals to manage their most critical insights every single day. And this part is so crucial. This isn't some small startup that might disappear tomorrow. XFly is part of VML and it's backed by thousands of technologists and the stability of WPP. This means you can be absolutely confident in their capabilities and their long-term existence as a partner you can rely on. Which brings us right to the final, crucial question. This has all been about making a shift from passively capturing data to proactively mastering it. So, are you ready to stop just listening to your market and start leading the conversation with real, actionable insight? If that's a shift you're ready to make, the next step is simple. See it in action for yourself. The best way to truly understand the impact is to experience it firsthand. You can discover how teams all around the world are turning their scattered data into their greatest advantage. Thanks for joining this explainer.